Hi, welcome to this tutorial. This is Teacher Raya. In this session, we're going to solve equations with algebraic fractions. So this is part of my 3 questions series, which you will find in my playlist. The questions are aimed to help you practice for your forthcoming exam, whether you are doing Gcse, Form 4, Igcse or Kcse. There are linear and quadratic equations in this exercise. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so now by clicking the button on the right bottom corner of your screen, because there's going to be a lot of exam practice to come, as well as solving past paper questions. Let's start the questions now. Question 1, then we're asked to solve 5 bracket 2x plus 1 over 3 equals to 4x plus 7. So first of all, what we want to do is get rid of this denominator here, which is 3. At the moment, it's been divided, so 5 divided by 3. To get rid of it, we need to multiply by 3 throughout. So I need to do 3 times here, and everything here needs to be multiplied by 3. So that's how you cancel it out. And these two will cancel. Then I'm left with 2x plus 1 equals to 4x plus 7 times 3. What I need to do now is expand the bracket. So 5 times 2x, 5 times 2 is 10. So I have a 10x, and then 5 times 1 is positive here. So 5 times 1 is just plus 5 equals to 4x times 3. 4 times 3 is 12, and then I've got the x, so that's 12x, and then I've got a positive and positive here, so I'll have a positive here. 7 times 3 is 21. At this point, what I will ask you to do is get rid of the unknown, because we have unknown on both sides. We have 10x here and 12x here, and I would advise you to do is get rid of the smaller one. So the smaller out of these two is a 10x, is plus 10x, so we're going to do negative 10x, the opposite of positive, both sides, so minus 10x both sides. Now 10x take away 10x is 0, then I'm left with 5, which is positive, so I have 5 equals to 12 take away 10x, 12x take away 10x, this will give me 2x, and then I have my plus 21. Now I need to have the unknown on one side, which means I need to get rid of the plus 21. So I'm going to do minus 21, the opposite of plus, both sides. So now 5 take away 21 is going to be 16, negative 16. So negative 16 is equal to 2x. Plus 21 minus 21 is 0. So now all I have is 2x is equal to negative 16, which means if I want to know what x is, I just need to divide negative 16 over 2, which is going to give me negative 8. So x is equal to negative 8. Now for question 2, so again we need to solve the equation x over 2x minus 3 plus 4 over x plus 1 equals 1. So we have 2 fractions here, that one, and we need to add them. What do we need to think about when we add fractions? They must have what? They must have the same denominator. Now what do I need to do to have the same denominator? Well, in this case, I need to multiply that side with this one here, the whole lot. And then I need to multiply this side with that. That's the only way you can do it with this one. So I'm going to rewrite it here, x over 2x minus 3. And then I need to multiply with x plus 1. So I'll have x plus 1 here. But now I have disturbed my fraction, so I need to balance it by multiplying the top with x plus 1 as well. Now that's that part, and then I have plus. Now I have a 4, and then down here I have still x plus 1, but now I need to multiply that with 2x minus 3, so 2x minus 3. Again, I must balance it by multiplying the numerator with 2x minus 3. Okay, so that's equal to 1. So before I combine these 2 fractions, I'm just going to expand first, because you do really need to be very careful when you solve these kind of equations because there's so many x's here, there's so many numbers. Just do one step at a time. So x times x squared, that will give you x squared. X times 1 is positive here, so this will give you plus x, and then you have that denominator, which is 2x minus 3 and x plus 1, and then you still have plus. I'm going to expand this side now, so that will give me 4 times 2x. 4 times 2 is 8, so that will give me 8x. 4 times negative 3, that will give me negative 12, and I have the same denominator. I'm just denominator, which I'm going to write it this way. This time it's the same thing because we multiply. That's equal to 1. Now what do I need to do next is add all these numerators because now they have the same denominator. So x squared is going to be on its own because there's no x squared here. I've got plus x, and then I have plus 8x here, so that will give me plus 9x, and then I have plus negative 12, so that will make it negative 12. Everything divided by 2x minus 3, x plus 1, and that's going to be equal to 1. Okay, now I can try to get rid of this denominator. So 1 is the same as 1 over 1. You can cross multiply here. This times that a whole lot. So I have x squared plus 9x minus 12. So I'm just going to expand the brackets now. 2x times x. So I've got my equal sign here. 2x times x, that is 2x squared, and then 2x times positive 1, so that will give you plus 2x, and then minus 3, negative 3 times x, this will give you negative 3x, and then negative 3 times positive 1, that will be negative 3. So all you have to do now, you can see you've got a quadratic equation. You just need to rearrange. So I'm going to put everything on one side and have 0 on one side because I have quadratic equation. So I've got 2x squared and x squared here. I'm going to subtract x squared. So 2x squared, take away x squared. This will give me x squared. So I'm going to continue over here. And then I have a 2x and I take away 9x. So 2x take away, actually these 2x minus 3x, this will give me minus x. So minus x and then minus 9x, that will give you minus 10x. And then I have negative 12 and negative 3. So I need to add in order to get rid of it. So negative 3 plus 12, and that will give me plus 9. And then now I've taken everything on one side is equal to 0. What do you do next with this quadratic equation? So hopefully we can factorize. I've got a 9 here. Which two numbers that multiply to give you a 10? Well, 9, I can do 3 times 3. This will not give me a 10. I can do 9 times 1. Yes, this will give me a 10. I need a negative 10, so these will need to be, both of them need to be negative. Okay, so that is what is going to be in my brackets. So double brackets is quadratic then, x here and x here, and then one of the number is minus 9 and the other number is minus 1 equals to 0. Now you need to solve it, so we make one of the brackets 0, so x minus 9 equals to 0, so x is equal to 9 on that one, and then you take this other bracket and make it equal to 0, so x minus 1 equals to 0, and therefore x is equal to 1. And these are your two solutions. And now for the last question, we asked to solve 3 over x plus 3 minus x minus 3 equals to 5x over x squared minus 9. Okay, so what we need to do is have the same denominator because we have the fractions on this side, which we need to subtract. Okay, so again, similar thing, I need to have the same denominator, so I'm going to multiply this part with x minus 3 and then this side with x plus 3. So x plus 3 here and then x minus 3. You need to remember to balance it, so x minus 3 with the numerator as well. Take away 4 and then I've got x minus 3 and then I need to multiply with that part on that side, so x plus 3 here, balance it, so I've got x plus 3 here, and that's equal to 5x over x squared minus 9. Okay, so now you need to notice that these two, x minus 3, x plus 3, is the difference of 2 squared, which will give you what? will give you x squared minus 3 squared, which is x minus 9, because that will give you x squared minus 3 squared, these two brackets, and this will be x squared minus 9. I can see that's the same as this one here. You just need to make a note. Okay, let's expand the brackets first. So we've got 3 x here, 3 times x, and then negative 3 times 3, 9 over, like I say, the difference of two squares. So I'm going to write x squared minus 9 here, minus 4 times x is 4x, and then plus 4 times 3 is 12, and the same thing here, x squared minus 9 equals to 5x over x squared minus 9. So because I have now x squared minus 9 throughout, I can multiply by x squared minus 9 on this side, and the same on that side, x squared minus 9, which means that will cancel and these will all cancel. Right, so what I'm left with now is 3x minus 4x, which is minus x, so minus 1x, and then negative 9 and negative plus 12, so negative 9, negative 12, this will give you negative 21, and then it's going to be equal to 5x. Right, I've got negative x on this side, so I'm going to add x both sides in order to get rid of that negative x. So I have negative 21 equals to 5x plus x is 6x. So therefore x is going to be equal to negative 21 over 6, which is, you can simplify that because they are both divisible by 3. It's going to be negative 7 over 2, or negative 3.5. And that is the solution for this question. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.